Hey everybody, it's Lon Seidman, and we're going to be taking a look today at the Besdio active noise canceling headphones. Now what you're about to see is a snippet I did from a live stream I was doing on Amazon the other day about these headphones. And the experience I've had in the long term now is identical to what I experienced when I first took it out of the box. So we're going to run with the original footage that we had. All the opinions you're about to hear are my own. No one is paying for this review, nor has anyone reviewed or approved what you're about to see before it was uploaded. But I do want to let you know, in the interest of full disclosure, that Amazon provided the product to us free of charge. So let's get into it now and see what these headphones are all about. And let's take these out of the box. So these are active noise canceling headphones, and they're not that expensive. And sometimes you don't need a terribly expensive pair of headphones, because if you're like me, I only really use noise canceling headphones when I travel, which is not often these days. And so you could spend a couple $100 on headphones to travel with, but if you don't use them all that often, you're not going to get that much out of them. And these will actually look a lot like my more expensive pair, but cost a lot less. So I can tell you the look and feel of these so far as I'm unboxing them. They feel very squishy here. I'll put them on my head in a minute and we'll see how they feel. Now these, of course, will link up with your devices over Bluetooth. They should work with just about anything that supports Bluetooth. And I believe there is a microphone on board too for taking calls. We'll test that out in a minute here, but they feel really nice. Let me put them on my head here real quick and you can get a feel for that. So just on the passive side, they definitely block out a lot of ambient sound just on their own. And we'll see when we turn them on here how well they do on the active front. We got some controls here on the bottom. We have a little volume rocker here. There is a power switch. There's a port here. Actually, I'm not sure what that is. It is a power switch, isn't it? There's a port here for plugging in an analog cable. And why you might want to do that is that if you're a fan of lossless audio, you always want to go in wired. And the reason is that Bluetooth does introduce some audio compression, which will, for audiophiles, reduce the quality of the sound. So putting in the cable there to your computer or phone or whatever, if it still has a headphone jack, will certainly sound better. And it looks like there's actually, this must be the switch for the noise canceling. So we'll try all this out in a second. And then you've got your power switch here that's a physical switch that you can feel going on and off. And also in the box here are some cables, so let's take a look at these. So this one looks like a charging cable. This is a micro USB to full-size USB. And then you've got, oh, this is nice. So they actually give you the 3.5-inch connector here for connecting up to a headphone jack. So you don't have to go out and buy one. It's in the case here. And it comes with a carrying case. How about that? And it folds up pretty nice too. So really nice. Okay, so there we go. So the active canceling is pretty good. Actually, it's really good. I'm going to turn it off here real quick and see how we can get that. Okay, so now I know what these switches do. So the switch here, this is the active noise canceling on or off, and then this button here I think is what you use to pair up with your device. So we're going to get that going here, and it's in pairing mode. And I have to say, the active canceling on this is really good. It doesn't have any hissing. It's super quiet. Yeah, it's really not too bad for an inexpensive pair of headphones. Not bad at all. All right, so that's good. So let me get this paired up real quick, and we'll get my phone connected. I'll play some music on my phone and let you know how it sounds. It's always hard to review headphones because we have to kind of give our overall impressions of how they sound, but we'll do our best here to do that. So it looks like I'm paired up here. I'm just going to select my little music player that I've got on my phone. I've got some lossless audio, Jake, that I like to listen to here. So let me find some music here. I got a little Dave Matthews Band maybe that I'll put up on this real quick and see how it all sounds, and I'll let you know what I'm thinking here. So sound quality wise, I would say they're not spectacular. I have a pair of the Bose headphones that have a much wider range of sound, so it sounds kind of flat, but not tinny. So you're not going to get a lot of deep bass with this. It's going to be kind of what you would expect, I think, out of a lower cost pair of headphones, but it isolates well and the noise canceling is pretty good. So don't expect audiophile quality out of this, but I think for the cost here, I think it's a reasonable value, especially given that you get the carrying case. And if you're on a plane where you've got a lot of noise anyhow, you know, this will filter out a lot of it, and it should sound pretty decent for a flight. What I want to try real quick, though, let me see if I can put it back into pairing mode. is I want to get this thing connected up to my Windows computer, and we can test out the mic on it. Okay, so this is what you hear out of the headphones. And again, my audio might be out of sync, but yeah, it's okay. So you can make a phone call on it. Microphone's built in. But there you go. So that's what it sounds like. So that's the Besdio headphones here. Not a bad little value. You know, decent audio quality, not audiophile, but certainly good enough, I think, for flights if you only fly every once in a while and you just want something decent for the plane trip. Good noise cancellation. Again, sounds a little flat out of it, but not bad for the price point, and you get the carrying case and everything else as part of the deal. Not too bad.
This channel is brought to you by the Lon.TV supporters, including gold level supporters Brian Parker, Jim Peter, Tom Albrecht, and Chris Allegretta. If you want to help the channel, you can by contributing as little as $1 a month. Head over to lon.tv/support to learn more. And don't forget to subscribe. Visit lon.tv/s.